Hey everyone, how are you doing? It's been a while. Today we're talking Manticore Cave in Abukir. This is the path I take to go there. I finished Plague Bringers of Abukir so I can travel with Randy, coming straight out of the boats in Abukir. To travel with Randy, you can give him each time an Amber coin. However, if you speak to him mission and you give him straight away 50 Amber coins, you can basically travel free of cost forever with him, which is something I do because I visit Abukir quite often. So getting out of the Randy path, you can go through the normal path by walking around in Abukir. It's pretty chill to reach there. It's the same path as you go for the Corrupted Islands. I always go and check the Chimera spots to check for any Heliodor ores. There's a Heliodor ore over there, so I normally check if it has something. If it doesn't, just bounce, which is the case here. I wasn't lucky enough. And then I just start making my way to the Corrupted Islands. Once I reach there, I put the ladder right at the entrance. That's normally where everyone put the ladder on. I tag Manticore Cave, and I start my way. It's very close to the spot that you get out of. I do around 1.1 kk with sword and shields and using explosions. Now, I skipped ahead so I could show you my fixed experience per hour. I normally use, some lightning spells so it's not too dark, and I go to the spots. I've marked on my map there the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so you can see exactly my rotation. I also normally only take the spots where no fire waves can hit me, so that's pretty chill. And I keep swapping between my general ring of warding that prevents me from getting drunk, because the manticores do get you drunk, as well as my melee rings. You will see me swap quite often, especially so I don't, lose my step and I start, making the lure a bit more complicated. So I keep swapping them every now and then, so I just don't queue one too far ahead of the other. It's pretty basic stuff, but as you can notice there, for example, in this one, I just wait for it to get yellow, I switch, and then I keep swapping back and forth with my space bar or by using the mouse, so I can make full use of my explosions. Over there, you can see I swapped to my two hands. Now I'm taking more damage. However, I'm using my Fury Gauge to do some Incurso, as well as doing two-hand attacks, which makes way more damage than my one-hander. And as you can see there, I broke the spawn, and my EXP got to 1.23 kk hour. Now, I wasn't breaking the spawn before swapping to two hands, so, if you're in the same situation as I am, maybe it's best if you go two hands. If you're breaking the spawn with one hand and you don't want to complement across Abukir, some people go up the floor if they break the spawn and get a couple corrupted spiders to complete the rotation. However, since I wasn't even breaking with one hand, I decided to go with two. I was barely breaking with two hands, so that's what happened with me. And that's my full rotation. There's not much to it. And now I'll leave the full rotation out one more time so you can review it. But don't skip ahead, since we're gonna have the experience, loot, and ratings at the end of the video. The experience, I would say you can do from 850k if you're level 200 with one hand or maybe two hands. You can go all the way up to 1.23k an hour, which is really good experience for this level. Still not better than Hydras or Royalists for me, but it's really good. Loot, about 10 to 50k. It's a wide range, but you can be lucky enough because they can drop some very expensive loot. Now, the experience, I'll give a 4 out of 5. Loot, 4 out of 5 as well. There are better places for both of those categories. Availability, it's a very contested spot, at least in Legacy. A lot of knights like to go there because it's a chill hunt. So I would put a 3 out of 5 because most times I try to go there, it was full and I had to be in a sort of a queue. Convenience, 2 out of 5, just because it's all the way in Abukir, and to go back, if you're not using a temple scroll, there's no easy way. You gotta walk back, and can be pretty lengthy. It can take like 5 to 10 to 15 minutes depending on how fast you go. So I wouldn't recommend for convenience sake. Now, per vocation, right? That's where things get interesting. Knights, it's really good. This spot was designed for knights, as you can see, because you can use explos, you can stay standing still by not getting hit, and there's 2 in most spawns. Now, there's another spawn as well, the hills, where it's a bit more friendly for 1x1, but this spawn, I would also recommend knights only, just because throughout most of the cave, you're going to get hit by 2 manticores. Archers, 3 out of 5. It's doable with archers. It's not too bad. However, druids and mages, that's where it gets tricky because it wasn't designed. If you get the fire wave plus the poison spit in a single turn, things can go south really quick if you're not wearing a mana ring. So I definitely wouldn't recommend this for mages, mostly for knights, and sometimes an archer if you're feeling confident. That's it, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.